Yeah, you're running, you're filming.
Hi, I'm Mike Austin, and this is my film about why I'm passionate about skiing. I came to skiing late in life when I was guiding in Antarctica. I was nearly 30 before I put my first set of skis on my feet. I'd skied over 200 days in Antarctica before I ever sat on a ski lift. But ever since then, I've been really passionate about it. It's something that I focus all of my attention on, and it's something that I focus my year around. I guided Antarctica for a year and a half with the British Antarctic Survey. That was the first time I'd guided professionally. I was taking scientists to remote glaciated areas, and we were using skis to access some of those areas, pulling polks. We'd have a lot of downtime on the base, and the base was in a really mountainous area. And in the evenings and the long Antarctic summers, where there was 24-hour daylights, we'd go out and ski every night, sometimes skiing right up to 1 o'clock in the morning before taking the skidoo back to base. I guess what was great about Antarctica was that it was such a wild place, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about skiing, is that it takes you to such wild, remote places and lets you have fun in them. I guess I've taken that theme with my skiing and followed it down that road. I search out wild places to ski and to travel to. I'm based in Scotland, in the Highlands, and that too has a lot of remote wild places to ski. We've got wild landscapes up here, and we've got wild weather to go with it. Not much snow, a lot of rain, and you really got to work to get your turns. You've got to do a lot of hiking, often with skis on your back, just for a few turns. Okay.
It's quite soft. Oh, it's very soft.
Wild wind, wild weather, and wild terrain. It's kind of what I'm passionate about.
I think what makes Mike passionate about skiing, or what he loves about it, is that it gives him the opportunity to use all these really stupid phrases that he's picked up from his American friends, like "the goods is in the woods, babe," and "ooh, it's butter," and "ooh, it's so sick." What else?
Not a bad recovery, Mike.
I got a whole bunch of them. I write them down.
Oh, you write them down.
So you can say something profound for the camera, and then you can go and I'll film you skiing.
Because like Lamar is totally sick today.
Perfect.
One of the reasons why I'm on the American Guide scheme is when I left Antarctica, I was so passionate about skiing was that I was like, I had to go do a ski season. I travelled to North America and did a ski season in Whistler. Loved that, and you know, unlike a lot of North American resorts at the time, Whistler gave the opportunity to go through gates into the back country, and there was glaciated skiing right out the back of Blackcomb Mountain, which was cool. I love Utah. That's kind of where I'm passionate about my skiing. I love the powder. I love the feeling of movement on snow. I love the fact that it's quite accessible when I'm taking clients out and about there as well, that just within an hour of skidding we can be in some great terrain, dropping into some of the drainages off the back there. We've got Matteo, which is the peak behind us, up into the sunshine. Summit's just in the cloud at the moment, so it's a little clear by the time we get up there.
Easy day?
No, there's no easy days. I guess the grass is always greener on the other side. I sit in Scotland and I dream about Utah, but a lot of American skiers say to me, oh, it must be amazing to be so close to Chamonix and to ski in the Alps every year. And
Keep the same space as Justine.
absolutely, it is. I love the Alps, and I love Chamonix and the accessibility, and as I get older I certainly love the ability to sleep in huts on a night and not in a tent, and to be fed, and that's all great, but what lacks for me in the Alps and Chamonix is the wilderness. The likes of the Sierras, where you've just got endless mountain after mountain, and you can go in there and know you're not going to see anybody for that day skiing. That's inspirational to me, and that's what motivates me. And that's what I like to share with like-minded people. Are you there? That's what I'm passionate about, getting out into the snow, into wild places with people with the same kind of outlook that I can have fun with, be them friends or be them clients, that just to share the passion that I have for these wild, remote places, and to get some good turns while I'm there, just to really enjoy my skiing in a beautiful backdrop. Oh man, the blower was sick. It was awesome.